Alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds, featherweight action between these two great warriors. He's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring. Real Deal's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand. Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. Let's talk about strategy for a moment in this matchup. What advice do you give to the high-stamina fighter in this fight?
Well, the one thing that I tell them is to make sure that you're controlling things, but not where you're at a reckless pace, not where you're going too fast. You know, keep that engine idling about 40 miles an hour. Try not to get up to 70. No need for it.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Each man able to land an uppercut. A good block. Halfway through round number one. Teddy, why is it in boxing that there are so many distinct styles that are defined by geography or culture or ethnicity, where we have a Mexican-style fighter, an Eastern European, upright fighter, an American-style fighter? Why is that?
Because you are influenced by your surroundings, by the temperament of the people in your surroundings. Aggressive people, aggressive style. Very thoughtful people, people that are very cerebral, well, you're going to have a defensive style. You're going to have a very careful style. It's going to fit right in.
And he's holding. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
Bad intentions, his punch stats numbers are impressive. Here we go. Round two is underway. He got hit, but he sends it right back. That was not well targeted by bad intentions. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. his opponent doesn't. Oh, and there you go. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. He was stunned, but now he's surviving. Protecting his head well with his guard. And a big right hand by Real Deal. That's just like a little love shove right there. Just a little love shove to give yourself some room. Able to dismiss that body shot. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. And a smart counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Pulls the trigger again. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Right back with some offense of his own. And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on the cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
There's the headshot, but he carries it away. Wow, is he defensively sound. Coming to the halfway point of his third round. Comes right back with some offense of his own. How about a return to sender with the left hand? takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Great movement to get away from those punches. Final 10 seconds. Bad intentions, his punch stats tell the story of that last round, Teddy. He was just the busier man.
Yeah, he was the busier man. Not big blows, not real damaging blows, but he controlled the tempo.
Here we go with the fourth round. He scored well after being hit himself. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Just not there, straight right hand off the mark. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. There's the headshot, but he carries it away. Seconds to go in round number 4. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. 'Intentions is showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. To go in the fourth. Bad intentions and statistics really shine in that last round. You can see that he was able to land more punches than his opponent. Now, it's not black and white. You land more punches, you win the round. But in this case, I do think he's up on the scorecards based on that round.
Yeah, I believe he is too. You know, you're looking at it, and you just feel that he's got control of the pace, the tempo. You know, he's winning the fight, but there's a risk there because he's starting to throw a lot of punches, sometimes a little carelessly. And that's going to leave him a little bit open to a counter.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Good block there by Real Deal. There he is on the inside, doing well. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Oh, he takes a big swing at it, but is off the mark.
Punch it out! Punch it out!
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. And another right hand comes in. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Was just off the mark. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Bad intentions. He's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Blocks away that headshot. Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Bad Intentions is doing it just the way he wants to do it, and that last round kind of sums up the whole fight. In complete control. He's up on the scorecards, heading towards another victory.
And he's up on my scorecard. Now he just has to be careful that he doesn't get careless, he doesn't get reckless.
That is some fine work right there by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions, his opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with a guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Bad Intentions. Holy cow! Real deal! Stunned, and he is hurt. He is stunned there, and now he ties up.
He ties up, and he was allowed to tie up, and that's what he's going to be sorry for, the other guy, that he allowed himself to get grabbed.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. not precise at all by bad intention. Blocks that punch. Each man able to land an uppercut. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by Real Deal. Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing. We're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Intentions has got to be pleasing his corner right now. I mean, everything they asked of him, if they could paint the picture of the first half of this fight, it would look like that masterpiece right there.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? You start to wonder, will he go after the knockout? Because it does look like he has the opportunity to do that. Or you just win. You got complete control now. Do you just win the rounds? And do you work on things now? You know, you have a setting where it's all under your control. You can work on stuff. And you can get some rounds in.
Is doing really well on the outside. You know, I wonder if he's taking his man lightly because he is up on the scorecards, but you can see that he is being pressured and pushed.
You know, he's in there with a real solid guy. I don't think he's taking him lightly. It's just that he's in there in the kind of waters he's never been before. Deep waters. And he's swimming harder than he's ever had to swim before.
Movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut.
Let's see some more head movement.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Halfway through the 7th round. Nice block by Real Deal. Little volume punching to the body there. There it is! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Real Deal has got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye, on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Real Deal's pushing away right there. You can see him shoving, trying to create some space. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Well-placed counter punch by Real Deal. That's the fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. was not well targeted by bad intentions. He throws a big, wide punch and he throws a big, wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter. You know, a lot of cold air is going to come in. Guess what? Some hooks are coming in soon.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Nice work with the jab on the outside. Blocks the headshot. That shot unable to land. Real Deal is dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this field done the way he came here to get it done.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round.
Use your feet.
Bad Intentions is coasting his way towards a victory here. That round comes to an end, and yet another round that you got to mark down on your scorecard for him.
Yeah, the only way he loses now is if he's a glutton. You know those guys, you've seen them, so they run all through. They stay at the table too long. They don't know when to push away from the table. You know, well, he's got to push away from the table right now. If he does that, hey, this is in the bank.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Real Deal, Hans is not going to the body at all. He'd be so well served to do it though, Teddy.
Yeah, but his opponent doesn't want him to. So, you know, he doesn't want to go against what his opponent doesn't want him to do. Because his opponent would love him to keep throwing to the head because, you know, he can see those coming. He can move and avoid them. Body shots, you know, your head moves, but your body doesn't.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. And a well-placed counter by Real Deal. Listen, he's still being highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he can score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, because his attitude is still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And as long as you haven't given up on yourself, you always have a chance. You know, one punch can separate that guy from his consciousness.
Through this round.
Up and down, side to side.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
There it is! Real Deal! Stunned, and he is hurt. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Oh, and there you go. And he comes right back with a headshot. That's just like a little love shove right there. Just a little love shove to give yourself some room. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Dismisses his opponent's headshots. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Lead him to the punch.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. He just missed that shot up top. Real deal is just not himself, and he hasn't been for quite some time now. I know he got rocked earlier in this fight. You think that's got anything to do with it?
You know, I think physically he's overcome it, but mentally that's lingering on. His confidence has not come back. His legs are there, but not his mind.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. What has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. That's exactly what he wanted to do, backing him up against the ropes. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. That Intentions is doing an extraordinary job of never giving his opponent the chance to get back in this fight. Just like we saw in that last round there. He's way up on your score.
Yeah, I have way up, and more importantly, you touched on it. It's the kind of fight he wants. You know, it's in his element. It's sort of in his pool, so to speak, his waters. You know, it's an outside fight. It's a jabbing fight. Everything he likes.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Nice block by Real Deal. Parries that punch intended for the head. Oh, what an exchange! Nice block by Real Deal. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Just grabbing onto his opponent.
Let's throw some punches here.
Now this can become a bore, and he's making a decision to do it as he ties up again. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Each man able to land an uppercut. Good block there by Real Deal. Good block there by Real Deal. Nothing there on the punch by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions is in complete control. Teddy, way ahead on the scorecards every which way, isn't he?
Yeah, every which way, and especially the most important way, I think, is that the fight is in his kind of pace. It's a fast-paced fight. It's an outside fight. It's exactly what he wants. Not only to be ahead, which we've been years, but to stay ahead.
Not able to land the headshot. Not much action as he just ties up. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. He scored well after being hit himself. He missed with that headshot. Headshot blocked. Oh, what an exchange! Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in a fight.
Come on, work it out. See some punches here.
What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Each man able to land an uppercut. Nice block by Real Deal. And he's holding.
No holding. All right, come on, guys, work it out, no holding.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Bad Intentions is almost out of it there. He was stunned. Real Deal's showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all. but somehow he has gathered momentum.
He behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
And we send it up to the ring at the end of this fight to hear what the judges had to say. Is your winner by unanimous decision, Teddy.
Well, the question from the beginning was, could he get inside and make it his kind of fight? He did.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.
Worldwide.